Hey guys, Ole Anderson from the Berkshire, Massachusetts treasure hunter. So this video is not going to be about treasure hunting. It's going to be an update on my fish tanks, aquariums, my reef tank, my freshwater tanks, and then we're going to set this little Imaginarium Petco 3.7 gallon fish tank up. I've shown you in some of my other videos. There was a beta in there and it died, and I just took it down the other day, and when I took it down I saw that my kids had actually accidentally unplugged the heater. So that was probably why my beta, or why their beta fish died. So but let's do an update on my tanks first, and then we'll get back to this tank. I'll be right back. So here is my 14-gallon Aquarium cube. As you can see, I posted another video a while ago about this one. I set it up, and I have 4 green corridors. I got 2 German rams in here, blue ram, and they're actually doing well. They're hiding right now. So, but as you can see, the plants have gone crazy. Got the fluval stratum, and it got some dragonstone, and these plants here from Petco, I don't even know what kind it is. And we got a little bit of plants up there on the dragonstone. I do got a little bit of algae, but nothing crazy. I do water change every 2 weeks. It has the fluval 30. I mean, not the fluval, the Tidal, Seacam Tidal. It's a great filter. I used to run only fluval Aqua Clear, or the Petco brand Aqua Clear, and I changed to these Seacam because they have a few other advantages that the Aqua Clear don't have. They're self-priming if you have a power outage. I know the Aqua Clear is not that. It got a media basket just like the Aqua Clear, just as much room, and it got a surface skimmer. It got a little Aquarium light, and it grows the plants very well. So this is the 14-gallon cube. I don't know where the German rams are right now. I know they're in there, I just saw them, but of course they're hiding. So yeah, this is going pretty good with this tank. I don't think I'm going to stock anymore, but it's a great little tank. So let's go on to the next one. So this is my Innovative Marine 40-gallon Nuvo. This tank has been one big headache since I got it. I lost thousands of dollars in this tank, so it's completely crazy. But as you can see, I still have it. I'm too deep into it now to give up on it. I almost did though. Let me turn some light on here so you can see what's going on. As you can see, all these algae, red algae, I've been fighting them since start of the summer probably, and at one point I was like, screw it, I gave up on it, and it went all crazy. I lost for thousands of dollars of calls. It just kept dying. So, but it's turning around now. I'm really starting to see if I can get it to go away, and it's gone away quite a lot. I mean, as you can see, there's still some down here. The tank is definitely cycled. I've had it for almost a year. The fish are doing well. I got 2 clownfish and a hawkfish. I had a lawnmower bleenie, but he got sucked onto one of the wave makers. So as you can see, I definitely got an algae problem. So, but hopefully we can get it under control. I got a Red Sea wave maker, reef wave I think it's called. 25, and I got a Jabo wave maker. A lot of people don't like the Jabo, but that's been running for a year. It's doing fine. So I really hope I can turn this around, get rid of this red algae. The snails are trying to get rid of it, so hopefully they will. I might get some more hermit crabs. They died, the ones I've had in there though. There's one little coral down here in the corner that's hanging in there, but that's about it. So I was actually going to take this whole tank down and get a 13.5 gallon all-in-one tank and go with that instead, but I'm not giving up on this tank. It got all the bells and whistles, I put a lot of money into this tank. You got 2 AI prime. I'm only running one right now. When there's no calls, it's not necessary. It got a skimmer. I got all kind of controls for the stuff, for the Jabo wave maker, for the hooker heater, for the Red Sea wave maker, and then we got the Mighty Jet that runs the pump. So hopefully I can get this to turn around. I got a outer top off, and I'm running some phosphate ban, I think it's called, to try and get the phosphate low. But yeah, right now it looks terrible, but hopefully I can turn this around. We shall see. Maybe next time I do an aquarium update it won't be here, who knows. I will get on with the next tank. This is my 10 gallon, I think it's a Petco tank. It has guppies in it, and snails and shrimp somewhere. The shrimps are in there somewhere. There's a lot of them, and they normally hide. But yeah, it got guppies. It got a aqua clear little filter. It got 2 sponges and a Finex light. I'm probably going to get rid of this tank, take it down, because this room, I have a display I got to put up for my bottles I found, or the ones I'm keeping from the last 2 years, and I got a lot of them. So this tank is probably going bye-bye. Believe it or not, this has not had a water change in 2 years, just top off. So, and it's doing fine. The fish are fine, they're multiplying, I'm giving the guppies away constantly. So yeah, this tank has been self-maintaining, just top it off and feed the fish, so that's been pretty good. So yeah, but it's probably going bye-bye. We gotta get room for some bottles. Let me show you the bottles for a second. As you can see, I got plenty of them stored everywhere. Luckily I'm single, so I won't get in trouble. But yeah, this is all found in the Housatonic River in the last 2 years. But yeah, they're everywhere. So we need a display for them and get them out of the windows and stuff. So yeah, let's get on to the next tank. So this is my daughter's tank, or daughters. This is the 8 or 9 gallon Aquarium designer tank, designer LED tank, I think it is. And yeah, you have this panel that goes up this way, so you can see down here there's a regular fish tank, and you can take it up here and look down this way. So the fish is actually swimming up here sometimes. See, there's one right there. And here's the top rim, and it goes up, so the fish tank is higher. This has been a great little tank actually. This is decorated with dragonstone. I got a platy, I got a couple of guppies, or they got a couple of guppies. And the plants just grows kind of wild. I do the water changes I think once a month here, because there's not much of a bio load. And it got this fluval, I think it's fluval, whatever these pearl media is, this gravel or whatever it is, but it grows plants pretty good. I got some stuff over here from the little tank I'm gonna set up in a few minutes, show you. But yeah, this tank has been doing good. It has a little in-tank filter, or that came with it, the fluval light. And we grow a pothos plant. They're great for your tanks. If you don't have one, you should get one. Take the nitrate out. But yeah, this tank is doing great. There's not that many fish in there, but I'm gonna, when I take the other one down, the one I just showed you, we're gonna put the guppies in here. So my daughter wants 2 pea puffers, and I guess you could have 2 in the tank. You probably need more than 8 gallons for that. You could have 1 in here, I guess. So, but let's go in and talk about the little tank I'm going to set up. It's going to be in this room too. So let's go in there and I'll get back to you. So like I said, we got this little 3.7 gallon tank from Petco, from the Aquarium line. And this was what was in it when it was set up. Comes with a little light originally. Comes with a pump. Hold on. A little pump. I think I upgraded this pump so it filters better. Or more gallons running too. I built a little holder here for this, and it's worked fine. It sits on its own little foot here. Great little tank. The water gets sucked in here, runs down here, down under, comes up here in this little room, and runs down here. I had a big sponge here. I'll probably put that back in. And then it runs down here and gets back out. So yeah, it's a great little tank, all in one tank. So this tank has been doing everything, tried everything. Mini reef tank, shrimp tank, beta tank. I even think I had a couple frogs in it once. So yeah, today it's going to be something new though, which I haven't agreed with. My daughters has been begging me about this kind of tank for probably the last year or 2 maybe, and I always said no, it's, I don't like them, those are dumb, it's animal cruelty, I don't know. But after I did some research, it's not animal cruelty. It is going to be a betta fish. 3.7 gallons is good for a betta fish. Some people say no, that's not enough, but I don't agree there. And what it's going to be is, I've got some stuff here. I'll take something out here, and then you can definitely guess it. You know what this is for? Well, I can show you here. I got more things. Glowfish. So it glows under blue LED light. So what we're gonna make is a little glowfish tank, which I didn't used to agree with, but they don't dye the fish anymore. They, or color them, they change the gene so they now glow. I don't know how they do it, with food or whatever, but I know they don't dye them anymore, so, or color them artificial. So there's gonna be a glowfish betta in here with all this little stuff, and people can have their opinion what they want. Like I said, I didn't used to like it, but my girls has been begging for it for the last, or my daughter's been begging for it for the last 2 years. So they're coming here Friday, so we're gonna surprise them with a little glowfish tank. So we got 3 days to get it set up, cycled, and ready. You old people say, oh, 3 days is not enough to cycle a fish tank. Well, no, normally it's not. I'll say a week or so, at least for a freshwater tank, but I got all the old media, old media in the other tank, so it's fully cycled. So it's going to be an instant cycling pretty much. And plus I'm going to use Prime for the chlorine and other stuff that's in the water, and then I'm going to use Stability. And I have actually put fish in same day and nothing never happened to them. So, but I am going to like it cycle for 2 days. I gotta have this beta fish before Friday before they come, so I hope it goes well. But hey, look at it this way, I'm going to save a beta fish in from a little cup in Petco, so he's going to get 20 times, 30 times more room to swim, so he should be happy, and I'm 100% sure it'll be cycled before then. So why don't we start this build? I'll get right back to you. I'll set this camera down so we can build this. So I turned the tank around, and we're going to put the pump in. So basically what you do with this pump is you just take this part off, and the pump will go in like this, and it sits like this, and you just, I'll turn it around again. This is nice, it's such a small tank, you can just do whatever you want. So see how the outlet is coming out? So what the pump is doing is just hanging in this, and yeah, it doesn't really fit that well. It's just hanging there, but it's such a small tank, so it doesn't really matter. So what you're going to do is push this back on, and you got a little outlet. So yeah. And what I normally do, I have this also an Aquarium, I think it's what is it? Probably a 25 or a 50, I'm not sure, I think it's 25 watt. More than enough to heat this tank used. I have never had one of these fail. They're just at 78 degrees and I've never had one fail yet. I've run them in reef tanks, bigger of course, up to 200 watt. They're just pretty much bulletproof. I mean, if you need a tank where you adjust the temperature, you can't use this because it's just 78 degrees, that's it. Some might say 78 degrees is not quite enough for a beta, but I think it's 76 to 82, so it should be fine. So what you do, get over here, as you can see the, oh, we're not quite in here, where are we? Here. You just put it in here somewhere. Let's get the suction gun further up here. And here, this little dot here is what you can see if it's lit up. But I don't use that because it's in the back here. So you just go down near the pump. It's a little dark in here, so let's see. If I have a flashlight here somewhere. Hold on. I thought I had a flashlight. Maybe not. But what you can do is you put it in there and that should be it. I hope this video is not too dark. Then you take your media basket, and remember it normally just comes like without these white light diffusers, I think they're called. But yeah, I made a little basket and it just sits down there like that. So And I'll put filter floss up in the first level, and I will put C-cam, what do you call it, Purigan here, and some media in here so you can grow some bacteria, or bacteria have something to be in. And then the water goes up and there'll be a sponge in the second chamber. The third chamber over here that holds the heater, and that is of course not going to have anything, so that's just going to be empty. Actually, I might get a poultry plant. I don't think you can have any plants for glowfish. I don't think the light is going to be good enough. So yeah, now the tank is kind of ready. I mean, that's in the stage it was in before. Let's see, turn this a little. So it's ready. You got the pump in, heater, and you got the media basket. Of course, I'm going to put some media in. I might also get some, what do you call it? They have, Petco has the small pouches, Chemipure Elite from Boyd. Great. I won't get the Chemipure, just the regular. They have a green one. This is a green one too, but this is for reef tanks, for phosphate removal. So, but they have a little one, Petco little pouch that will fit perfectly in there. It's kind of the same as the Purigan. It has a little bit more in it though. I think it got carbon in it too. C-cam you can regenerate with bleach. I think one of my videos showed that. With bleach, and when the pouch get white, half bleach, half water, when the pouch gets white again, you rinse it good, and you put it in water again and put some prime in it for 8 hours, and it's totally regenerated. I've had some Purigan I have used for over 2 years. Still works fine. I also have had some that went bad if you don't do the treatment right. If you get too much bleach, you can ruin it. So, but yeah, it's pretty amazing. It turns completely white again and then it's back, and you can use it again. And they're not that bad. They're like, I think, $11 for a pouch. If you use it for 2 years, you get your money's worth. Up here on the tank here, it has this little thing on the rim that holds the glass. That might be a problem with the stuff I'm about to show you. Here it is. We got this little glowfish blue light. It's supposed to set under the rim, but we don't have a rim, so I gotta figure out if I can glue it either to the lid or maybe put it on here, right here. And it's completely waterproof, so that should be fine. As you can see, the show, you can put it up on the glass too if you want to. So I gotta figure out what to do there. Let's push the tank over here a little. Actually, let's wait a little with that. So we got a little plastic. Some people say you gotta be careful with betas and sharp stuff, but it's not too sharp. You got another little glow thing here, and then you got this little anemone or whatever it's supposed to be. So yeah, that's almost too much in that tank actually, but hopefully the beta fish will be happy. So I'm sure he's more happy than in his little cup. So, oh, and then of course you gotta have glowfish aquarium gravel. It will glow too. Looks green under glowfish light, or great, sorry, looks great under glowfish light. So let me go rinse this bag of gravel, and we're going to put that in. Then we're going to put this in, put the light on, get the media in, water, or get water in, media, start it up and let it cycle until Friday, which is 2 days away. So hopefully we can get a cycle. I'll be right back. So the gravel is in. I'm using my flashlight. So almost too much. I might take a little bit out or scoop it a bit up that way. So yeah, the gravel is in, so let's scoop it out a little. That's not great. I should probably play with the light in case it breaks. Hold on. No, that's not great. So scoop it up a little bit here, I guess. Like I said, it's almost a little bit too much, but it's okay. So it's sloping up a little. So yeah, now we just need to put the plants in. Hold on, let me get back to you. I'll get them off the little plastic thingy here. Actually, I might have some in here. I can get them off with you. So what you're going to do is, of course, get this off. You shouldn't have that on. So you got that one. You got this one. And they have some weight to them, so they should stay. And they got this little fluffy thing. Maybe it's supposed to be an anemone, I don't know. So let's see. We're gonna put one here in the corner. We're gonna put one under the outlet in the other corner. And the centerpiece is gonna be right here. So that's gonna be it. I might take this big one out, I don't know, or cut some of them off. It might be take up too much space, but we're gonna keep it for a little while just because it's gonna look amazing under glow light, I guess. But I might take a couple of the branches off so it's not that big. Hold on, let me see. What you can do is make it a little bit smaller so they don't stick out that much. So now it's skinny, and now I got these off, but I don't want to take too many. So yeah, now you should be happy in there. I'm sure it's going to glow pretty good. I didn't see any rocks. I would have put a rock in there. I might have something. Actually, hold on. I'll be right back. No, I didn't have anything. I thought I had a piece of slack glass that was the right color. Actually, I might over here. So let's see. I'll be right back with you guys. No, we don't really have anything that fits, so that's going to have to do. Oh, to you like my Bud Light pants. So that's gonna have to do. I'm gonna figure out how to get this light on the tank. Hold on. Take a look at this. Get you out here a little. So it's actually a tiny light, and it can sit on the rim. It can sit on the edge. I think it can actually sit on the edge of the glass too. So let me try and put it in and I'll get back to you. So this little light was actually a much bigger project to get. Doesn't fit on the tank because it needs a frame. This tank don't have a frame. I can't get this black piece off. So what I ended up doing was using some Gorilla tape, double-sided. Put it right back on. There's still air underneath, so it should be fine. It shouldn't be too hot, so let's turn it on and see what happens. So there you go. So that's going to be the glow. It's perfect right where it is. So yeah, let's put it in, put some water in it, and get it cycling. Turn on the filter and put the filter material in, and we should be good to go. I'll get right back to you. So there you go, all filled up with water, filters running, heaters running, starting its cycle. Well, it should be almost instantly cycled. So yeah, and it's glowing kind of nice. So see how the fish do, well, the betta fish. So yeah, a little tank for my daughters that they wanted for 2 years or so. I had the tank, so I didn't have to buy that. I had to buy the light. I think that was like $15. The plants were like $4 or $5 each, and the gravel was the same, so not too bad. So yeah, they're gonna get the surprise when they come over this weekend. By the way, this weekend we're going back to the, or I am going back with my buddy to the fairground and do some metal detecting. It's supposed to be 66 degrees, I think, here in New England and Massachusetts. So it's what, October 4th? I mean November 4th? Was it the 3rd? Yeah, it's the 4th. Sorry, yesterday was election. So November 4th. So that's nice weather, 66 degrees up here. So we are going to go metal detecting. Hopefully we find some good stuff. If you like this kind of content, press subscribe and like. And you know I'll come back with some more. I'll come back when I get the fish. And we will see it together. You all have a nice evening. Bye. So 2 days later, I got the fish for the glow fish tank, so we're gonna go look at that in a minute. But I just went and got these for my reef tank. 4 hermit crabs, 5 snails. See if they can do something about the algae. It's getting a lot better, but it's not there yet. Tank is fully cycled, but I'm not ready to put corals in it. I'm not gonna lose more corals. But let's go in and look at the fish I got. We'll be right back. Oh, before we do that, I also got this. Well, I've had it for a long time, but I didn't bother putting it up. I just put it up the other day. It's the RODI body to make RODI water. I just have a 5-gallon jug which runs in, and wastewater runs to the sink. So it's a bit slow. It takes a while to make 5 gallons, but I got the water included in my rent, so that's okay. But let's go look at that fish. So here it is, the betta glowfish. Of course, he won't turn around right now. Oh, maybe he will now. cute little thing. So the tank is cycled instantly. I used old filter material or media, not media, but little rocks or whatever it is. So it is instant cycle. So I'll put this fish in and we'll see how it goes. I'll be right back. So you shouldn't get any of the water in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swoop him up, hopefully. It's much more humane and you don't get any of the water. So there he is. So yeah, let's turn the light off so we can see him better. And he's going to be much more happy than in that little cup. So yeah, so he has his new home. Just hope the plants are not too sharp, but they shouldn't be, I hope. So this is the little glowfish setup. You gotta get used to his new home. It's a 3.7 gallon, so plenty of space for him. People will say 5 gallon, but 3.7 is good too. So yeah, if you want a glowfish tank, if you have a 5 gallon or a 10 gallon, you can set one up pretty cheap. If you like this kind of content, press subscribe and like, and I'll definitely get some more content about my aquariums. Soon we'll get into I don't go metal detect, so we can't really do that. So when you get snow and that, so there'll be more aquarium stuff. There might be some magnet fishing, so I haven't done that much all summer either. So, but yeah, you all have a nice day. Bye.